What is going on, Governor Chisgule here, and today we're going to talk about how you can smash the spring events, including how to max out branching out 100% free to play. Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about all of the spring events that just hit Rise of Kingdoms. If you like guides that help you get value and smash your enemies, then consider liking and subscribing to the channel for daily Rise of Kingdoms videos, and we are a sponsored creator. Let's talk about the spring events, because my friends, they are exciting. The first one we need to talk about is branching out. It's a bad pun. You collect these branches. We'll show you how in just a moment, and you get better and better rewards as you get to higher tiers of this. If you spend 7,000 gems, which I'm pointing to now, you unlock a higher tier of rewards, and they are so worth it if you have the gems to spend. The challenge with this event is that, gosh darn it, the higher tiers, you need so many of these branches, it's really hard to do unless you battle tons of barbarians. However, there is another way. That other way is by doing gathering on the map. You can see here, map collection, city collection, and defeating barbarians. The trick that we were clued into is that if you send a small number of units to a resource node, I just gathered about 150,000 wood from this reserve. If I go in and look at my system messages, boom, we can claim this reward. We got 2 spring boxes. The person that clued us into this is Gecko Gaming. He's got a video on his channel I'd recommend you check out. I'll put a card up in the top so you don't have to think about it at the end of the video. You can just go see that yourself. So that's the trick to doing this event. You got to battle lots of barbarians every day if you want to max it out free to play. And in addition, you got to go in. And if you farm small amounts of resources by constraining the amount of troops that you send, here's exactly what I mean, okay? Instead of having the max load, I'm going to do this load right over here. We send that out. That's going to give me the payback much, much faster. If I were to drain this node entirely in one go, I would spend 4 times as long and only get 3 boxes maybe. So that's the trick. That's the trick to getting through that event super fast. But there are so many other really cool events that we can check out. Now, by the way, if you're wondering, well, how do I get these gems, Chisgule? Card up in the top for my video about free gem farming. Someone told me they farm over 3,000 gems a day. So that seems like it would be achievable, but a lot of work to even unlock this tier totally free to play. Let's get a look at the next event here, and this just hit at reset. Reach for the top. Oh boy, this is going to be a very tough event. The thing that you want to shoot for is getting to 1 million score. That gives you the 5 legendary heads. That is a power gain of 1 million, which is no joke. But you do have at least a few days to get it done. Now, the advantage of getting this million power gain is that not only do you get those rewards, but you're in the running for some much bigger rewards over here. And the big chase here is the city skin and the legendary material choice chests. Now, we've done this style of event twice. This particular city skin gives you 10% of archer stats. We did a similar event for 10% of infantry health. We did a similar event for 5% skill damage, that is Saint's Halo. I'll put a card up in the top for one of those videos. This style of event is actually designed, if you can believe it, for free-to-play players that have been hoarding their stuff. That's right. People who are about to hit tier 5 troops should spend and have been hoarding for a very long time. Go ham in this event. You're going to gain so much power. It's going to be hard for T5 players that are big whales that spend lots of money training troops to keep up with your power gain from unlocking T5 and upgrading your troops from T4 to T5. And that is the big secret, my friends. That is the big secret to how you do well over here. If you have any troops sitting around that you can upgrade the tier of, anything other than siege, like if you've got T2 infantry, like now's the time to upgrade them to a higher tier of troop. That gives you a lot of power for a much, much lower amount of speed ups than training them new. If you're looking for some ways to gain power really fast in this event, I would look toward upgrading things like gold mines and hospitals, which have a lower speed up requirement, but a higher resource requirement that will give you a lot of power really fast. In addition, you could consider looking at things like economic technology, which follow a similar suit where they are going to cost a lot of resources but use way fewer speed ups per upgrade that you do. If you're looking for a full video on how to gain power really fast, card up in the top to go check that out, which is super relevant for this event. One last thing we should talk about with this is that you may have noticed in the rankings, we're actually battling against multiple kingdoms. I believe this is every kingdom within your continent that you're battling against, which is a pretty tough group to be contending with. That's 8 full kingdoms. And to make it even more tricky, there is a Mighty Governor Troop Training Day that will be included in the time window for this event. So expect that people will go completely ham to try to get this skin. Again, that skin only unlocks for the top 10 folks here. So it's going to be very competitive, and it's going to come down to the wire for a lot of people who are going to get passed at the very last second by someone who is like doing a big research and they speed it up at the last second to try to just knock you out, or even potentially someone who has queued up 50,000 troops and they've got 50,000 T5 using a large troop reserve that they speed up at the very end in each of their troop training buildings just to surge up in power and knock you out of your rank. It's a very tough event. It's very stressful. I know people who have done this, and it's just, I've done it myself, and I've known people who've done it free to play. It's very stressful if that's the route you go. But if you've been hoarding for many months, consider making a push during this event. Okay, moving on to the next. This is a format we've seen many times over the course of 5 days. New quests will be revealed. That includes things from building to researching to troop training to battling barbs. Day 3 is about to hit for us, and that will mean Fort Day is about to hit, which is going to be really exciting. At the end, you get epic commander sculptures, universal ones, which is okay, I suppose. I'm hanging on to my epic commander sculptures with the hopes that new epics will come into the game, hopefully in the next couple months. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed we get some sweet epics soon. So that's the reason to go ham on this. The thing that I'll say is that there's no extra rewards for completing more of these requests beyond a linear progression. So there's no extra prize for having all 100. So if it's inconvenient to do one of them, don't bother. Do the 99 or however many you plan to do. Wild Picnic is an event that's happening now. I don't know that this is particularly noteworthy. You have a little envelope that if you tap faster than anybody else, you can get some rewards for it. Yeah, okay, sure. Game of Power also happens to be happening right now, which is kind of an amazing alignment with the Reach for the Top event. So right now, you can do really well in this one and also really well in this one potentially if you are doing research or building. Yeah, it's a good time to win 2 events at the same time if you can swing it. Now, getting back into some of the spring events here, one thing that I wanted to touch on is that there is now a recharge event happening. Included in it is Sundok emojis, which is hilarious, but also a bunch of legendary commander sculptures at the day 2, day 4, and day 5 tiers. The way this works is very simple. On any given day, if you purchase things that have 2,500 raw gems, not gem tokens, but raw gems, you unlock that day's rewards, and that amount you're accruing towards the 2,500 resets every single day, and there's a 7-day horizon in which you can do this. I mention this because there is definitely going to be a spring bundle that'll help you get those branches, in addition to probably having some other goodies like a city skin, maybe not a city skin, but some of the cosmetics, like an avatar. I don't know. We'll see what comes with that. However, one way that I like to get these recharge rewards is to go in and rock the supply depot. You can renew your 30-day gem supply, even if it's not done yet. That will give you 2,200 gems credit towards the super value bundle. Then you can buy one of the daily special offers, and that'll knock you up, and you'll be in a really good position. Also worth mentioning that if you do buy these bundles, that the New World bundle is about to reset in 3 days. So purchasing the New World bundle over the course of several days can get you a bunch of tiers of that recharge rewards if you are trying to go in and unlock those rewards. I'll mention that these are pretty crazy times that we live in right now, so make smart choices when it comes to spending in a mobile game, people. And on the topic of making perhaps less than the smartest of choices, we're going to do our Garden of Infinity. I thought I recorded this video yesterday, but I didn't, so I haven't even done my free roll. This is probably going to be a really exceptional testament to the fact that most players should not do the Garden of Infinity. I do not think this is a great use of gems. I'm questioning my life choices as I participate in this event right now. So I'm only going to go to the 50 tier, and that's where I'm going to stop, even though I love equipment, and it's one of my favorite things to go completely ham on. We're going to use some moderation here. And let's do this thing. We get a 4 off the bat, and you can see why I love this event. We just got building speed ups that we do not need. Cool. At least that was the free spin. How much worse can it get? There is a blue material choice chest, and we're going to try to get to the sweet spot. Already you can see the value draining from my account. We just got literally nothing from that spin. We got a reverse. All right, so we're going to roll the dice again. 2 blue chests is actually half an epic, so that's a decent pickup. If I got a 2 right now, it'd be pretty sweet. 3. Naturally, the wood that I don't need. We're going to keep rolling the dice here. A 2. Okay, I'm in it for the material chest, so I will take it. The only thing that would really wreck us would be a 1 or a 5, and there's a 4. So at this point, the only thing that could wreck us is a 1, and we're entering into the sweet spot. The only thing that's good about that reverse is that as you get into this lane, there's a lot of really good spaces to use a gold die in that lane that we're about to enter. So let's roll the dice, see how we do. 5 was a really big roll. We do have a gold die, and this seems like a fine place to use our gold dice. In 1/3 of the outcomes, we're really happy with what we get. If we get the +3, it's going to put us over here. If we land on this, we are living the dream. And the double rewards is kind of hilarious, and I'll take it for the YouTube entertainment value. So I guess 50% of the outcomes here are decent. There we go with the 8 spot on our rolls, and let's use our gold die. We really want a 3, or optimally, very much optimally, a 4. So here we go. 1. The YouTube hilarity now ensues. If we get a 3, we live the dream. Anything else is kind of lame, so let's roll a silver dice, because you can't, I mean, not only do I not have the gold dice to double it again, but the highest multiplier is 4x, so definitely don't use a gold die if you already have a 4x multiplier. Come on, baby. Oh, we did it. Oh, baby. We are so overdue for that. Wow, we have gotten wrecked on this event so many times recently, card up in the top, where we get obliterated, just blown up in a live stream doing this thing. That was really amazing. Let me just look in my inventory. I can't even believe it. Yeah, there they are. There are those epic chests. Okay. Cool. That was amazing. That was amazing. We had 2 from the VIP shop, and now we have 12 more. That was amazing. Okay, well, little bit of redemption. Little bit of redemption in the old Garden of Infinity here. Let's make our way back around. Getting, 30 hours of speed ups is really good. 5 spot, okay, I'll take the training speed ups. A 1 would be amazing. 6 is fine, I suppose. Now we're in the realm of anything but a 3, please. There's a 2. So now we're in the realm of anything but a 1, because if we land on that spot, we get nothing extra than if we just pass it. So here we go. 6. Holy jeez, that's a big roll. Double rewards. Son of a gun. It's doubled. We're back in this position. Let's claim this over here. Bada boom. We got another epic material choice chest. Very good. Okay, I'm feeling much better about this today. So because we're doubled, this is interesting. Normally I'd say I should use the gold die, because if I land here, it's amazing. But if I use the gold die, it basically invalidates this other roll, which seems kind of bad. So I think I'm just going to use the silver die here, although it's so tempting to go for the 4x landing. Oh, it's so greedy. It's so greedy. This is where I need my live stream chat to like help me out and and give me some coaching here. Because I guess the way to think about it is the expected outcome. So if I don't use the gold die, I would expect that on 1/3 of the outcomes, I have a total of 6 or no, it's 8 total epic chests. So 8 total epic chests as a possibility space for the outcome. And if I go the other route and I use the gold die, there's only one chance to land on something, but if I land on it, there's 12 goodies to get. Oh, I think it's better entertainment value if I roll the gold die. But it's so much safer to roll the silver die. But I think the expected value is higher. YouTube entertainment value. Come on, give me a 3. 6. What happens here? I don't think it even gave me the 4x. Ooh, okay. Well, all's well that ends well. That really didn't work the way I thought. We had a 2x multiplier already, and then we used another 2x multiplier on top of that, and it didn't do 4x. But that worked in my favor. 2 epic chests. That could have been way worse, and it was certainly entertaining. Let's keep on rolling these stinking dice. There's another gold die for our collection. That's solid. And we're on a roll. Wow. Okay. So the thing I need to do to have Guard of Infinity be good is I need to badmouth it and not live stream it. That's the key. If I roll a 3, that would suck. There we go. This is a pretty good lane to double. And because I now have 2 gold dice, I think I'm on the doubling plan. I think I'm going to double here. Yeah, this is, like, if I roll a 1, it's great. A 2 is good. A 3 is amazing. 4 is fine. 5 is, I mean, like, everything in this lane is good. Gold dice it is. 2, sure. Okay. I'll take a lot of speed ups. That's 45 hours, so 90 hours total when I double it. And now we're in perfect position for another gold die. If we get a 1, it's amazing. If we get a 5, it's fantastic. And if we get a 6, we're living the dream. So 50% chance on this die that it's really good. And we could get a 3, which is just hilarious. So here we go. 5. Okay. Boom. We accelerate around the map. And this is making up for all the garbagey other runs we've had with this. Amazing. Let's keep rocking the silver dice. 6. Okay. Training speed-ups is great. A 1 would be ideal at this point. 5. Okay, well. Building speed-ups. Can't win them all. Anything but a 4 is good. A 1. All right, well, maybe not anything. Anything but a 3 is good. A 1. Oh, but that moved us 3 spaces. Okay, that was really great. Yeah, this is going very well. This is going very well. At this point, do I use the gold die? This is a good spot to land. This is a good spot to land. This is a good spot to land. The only situation where I'm kind of sad about using the gold die here is if I were to roll, well, you know, I think I might be better waiting. I think this might be actually a silver die, because if I roll a 1, 2, 3, I think this is a silver die situation. Anything but a 6 is good, and then I double it. I think that's the play. Here's the silver die. A 1 is perfect. Couldn't have been better. 45 hours of speed ups. Now we have the literal best odds we can get on the map for the gold die is this spot. So a 1 is amazing, a 5 is amazing, a 6 is the dream. 4, naturally. Okay. So now, I mean, we only have silver die, so we're really hoping at this point for a 2. A 2 would be amazing. 5. All right. And what do we get on the free spin? A 1. All right, well, less than amazing. We'll pick up these rewards. Bada boom. 1 more material choice chest and 3 more blues. I like it. Let's rock the silver die again. Getting more of those, I guess, equipment that I'm probably never going to craft. Whatever. We got 6 more dice rolls left. We get a 3. Sweet. A 1 would be phenomenal. We got a 5. Okay, well, building speed ups. Anything but a 4. There it is. Sadness. Okay. This is where we silver die instead of using the gold die, because we want to get to this stretch over here for the gold die. So here we go. 2 would be amazing. 6. Oh, man, that's less than optimal. Okay. Well, now we're going to use the gold die and hope for a 1 or a 2. I guess I'm glad I didn't use the gold die and land on this. So now we use the gold die. A 1 or a 2 would be amazing. 3. Research speed-ups. This is more what I'm used to. All right. 2 more spins to go. Basic spins. 5 is a great roll. I'll take 30 hours of speed-ups for 650 gems. And 2. More material chests. So if we just go in now, we can open those up. What did we get in our 19 blueprint fragment boxes? I think we had some of these already. We ripped these open. Cox, Humility, Quinn Soul, Gladiator's Fragment, whatever. Savage Totem. None of that stuff I really particularly need. And if you were curious about the branches in the spring event so far, there's 171 more branches locked in. If you enjoyed this video, by the way, total tally, whew, 19 material choice chests so far, and we're halfway, a little more than halfway through. Yeah, this is working out. This is working out this round. But again, check out that card I shared earlier where we get wrecked. We like land on the gold die like 6 or 7 times. We get like 3 or 4 reverses. It was so bad. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like onto it. It's like giving me a high five for the content. Boom! But you can't catch a virus by smashing the like button on your phone, unless somebody else touched your phone and put it there. Awkward. Consider subscribing for more daily Rise of Kingdoms content. And until next time, you have fun smashing the kingdom. And P.S. Tune in this Sunday for Ark of Osiris League. You are not going to want to miss our live stream coverage of these sweet playoff battles.